Hello guys, it's Medicos Library video for you. Topic is hiatus hernia. Hernia is the abnormal protrusion of abdominal viscus through the esophagus hiatus gap into chest. Types of herniations: the sliding, rolling, mixed and massive. In this video we will see sliding herniations, which is also called as esophagogastric hernia. First we will see the anatomical factors which prevent sliding herniations. The first anatomical factor is presence of 2 cm of intra-abdominal esophagus, which prevent the protrusion. Angle of is: the angle is acute angle between cardia at the entrance of stomach and the esophagus. This angle prevents the protrusion of viscus into the hiatus. Next is mucosal fold at esophageal cardiac junction. The next factor is positive intra-abdominal pressure, which encloses the esophagus and does not allow the protrusion. And next and last factor is lower esophageal sphincter, which is a functional sphincter which increases the pressure during coughing and straining and does not allow the protrusion during these stages. Causes of the hiatus herniations. The cause of herniation is deposition of fatty tissue in the hiatus leads to weakening of hiatus in obese individuals. Advancing age resulting in the muscular degeneration, which is also a predisposing factor. Raised intra-abdominal pressure due to lower abdominal tumor, pregnancy, etc. Syntriad. Syntriad is occurrence of gallstones, diverticulum and hiatus hernia together in the patients. Now we will see the clinical features. Clinical features is same as the reflex esophagitis as retrosternal pain, reduced stool and vomitus, anemia, dysphagia. This hiatus hernia is more common in women, especially if obese. Now we will see the investigations. Investigations are esophagoscopy. Mainly it is done in Walwasser maneuver. Walwasser maneuver is moderately forceful attempt exhalation. We can see sphincter in more vacuous and herniation of the gastric mucosa fold. Reflex of gastric acid is the most valuable sign. Barium will demonstrate gastroesophageal reflex in tendon bun position, which is head down position. Now we will see the treatment. The treatment first is conservative. The patient conservative treatment fails, then we will go for surgery. The principle of treatments are lifestyle changes. The lifestyle changes include decreasing weight, diet control with increasing intake of protein, and decreasing consumption of fat and sugar, decreasing alcohol, tobacco consumption. The next principle is esophagus mucus protection. It is by antacids, that is H2 blockers, ranitidine or proton pump inhibitors, omeprazole or imoprazole. The next principle is reflex prevention. Esophageal reflex prevention is by cisplatin, metoclopramide. Gastric reflex prevention is by domperidone, metoclopramide, cispride, etc. Next we will do the decision of surgery. The indication for surgeries are if the patient has intractable pain and the complications like hemorrhage or stitcher. Now we will see the types of surgery. The types of surgery are fundoplication, Blechy mark for operation, Hill's repair. Fundoplication, fundus plication, wrapping. The fundus wrapping. Fundoplication is of two types, total and partial. Total is Nizam 360 fundoplication. Partial is Toupet 100 degrees fundoplication, Watson 120 and anterolateral, Dor anterior partial, Ossetti Hill total anterior fundoplication. The process of fundoplication is first stomach mobilized by dividing short gastric vein. Then fundus is brought behind the esophagus and wrapped in the front of esophagus. And next is diaphragmatic repair by using observable sutures. The wrapping in a different types, different wrapping in angle. That may be 360, 180 or 120. Next is Blechy mark for operation. The Blechy for mark operation, 3 layers of sutures by thoracotomy is done. In first row, 4 intrastate silk and thread sutures between antesurface esophagus and adjacent funnels of the stomach, so as to wrap the stomach around the anterior two-thirds of the esophagus. second row, suture between esophagus gastric junction and under surface of the diaphragm to maintain the junction below the diaphragm. Third row is the posterior sutures to tighten the opening and thus formation of the bladder. Next is heel repair. Heel repair is mainly repair of median arcuate ligament repair. In this, long intra-abdominal segment of the esophagus firmly fixed below the diaphragm by anchoring the gastroesophageal junction to the sutured ligament, as described in the posterior gastroesophageal.